Weld County is Colorado's third largest county. Known for agriculture and oil and gas, it's a politically conservative place where, like many parts of America, the cultural divide is on full display these days.
For those of us in this area, it was just every moment of every day we were living it.
Until last July, Dr. Mark Wallace ran the Weld County Department of Health and Environment, whose mission was to stem the COVID-19 pandemic as it gathered speed. He says his common sense recommendations for how businesses like this meatpacking plant, the county's largest employer, could more safely operate met with heavy resistance.
Basically, it was clear that they weren't going to take any of my advice. It was going to be all set aside.
It's the kind of pushback public health departments around the country have encountered often over the past year. People who believe limitations placed on them and their businesses violate their rights and freedoms.
Where we have these little bureaucrats in a building telling you and me how to live.
Many health officials have been criticized and threatened.
My 12-year-old son is home by himself right now, and there are protesters banging outside the door. Okay, I'm going to go home and make sure he's okay.
Tremendous amount of stress, a lot of anxiety, depression.
Kim Boyd is board president of the Colorado Public Health Association.
It's a really traumatic time for public health workforce right now.
Boyd says a number of public health professionals have quit their jobs, planned to quit, or been fired as their science-based approach to containing the pandemic has come under attack.
I'm not going to do this. You can't make me do this.
Ellen Leahy heads the Missoula, Montana City County Health Department. She says while residents in her area have generally cooperated with health directives, she worries about current state legislative efforts to dismantle local emergency powers.
Numerous bills that would basically roll local public health boards, could take us back in this state as far back as 1907.
It was impossible to do my job.
Wallace says political agendas and red tape bogged down his work, which is why he ended up retiring. He worries that a leadership void in public health and the devaluing of experts could make the next virus even harder to fight.
If what we've done now is open the door to say it is okay to totally dismiss the professional opinion and put politics over that, we're going to have a hard time combating this in the future.
A replica of the Statue of Liberty stands in the Weld County city of Greeley. The freedom it represents is being interpreted very differently here these days. Public health is caught in the middle.